Mummification equals immortality. Your brain's pulled out.
Before she became Pharaoh, Hatshepsut was a princess, the eldest daughter of King Thutmose I and Queen Ahmose. To preserve the royal bloodline, her father decided she would marry her half-brother, who inherited the throne soon after their union. But soon after his coronation, he fell ill and died. The young Queen Hatshepsut was now a widow with a stepson, too young to become Pharaoh. So Hatshepsut became regent, taking the reins of the kingdom. But she was a woman. Would patriarchal Egypt accept a female leader? Hatshepsut's challenge was to impose her power, and mounting a spectacular expedition at sea was one way to do it.
In Cairo, Egypt's top official for antiquities announced intriguing new details to identify the once-lost mummy of Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's great queens. The clue, a tooth found among the queen's belongings. Zahi Hawass says the tooth matches a gap in the mouth of a mummy believed to be royal, found in a tomb known as KV60.
It is identified with the person, and therefore that tooth exactly fit with the mummy that we found in KV60. This lady was fat, she died in the age of 50, she had diabetes, and she died because of cancer.
While Hawass believes the identification is virtually certain, DNA testing is needed to prove the identity conclusively. Hatshepsut was one of the most famous female figures of ancient Egypt. Her husband, the Pharaoh Thutmose II, was also her half-brother. When he died, Hatshepsut ruled Egypt on behalf of her stepson, Thutmose III. Until her reign, only a handful of women had ruled Egypt, but none had attained the status of Pharaoh. Hatshepsut slowly took on the regalia and symbols of the Pharaoh. But this masculine office required a radical image change. She began to be depicted in male form, wearing a traditional kilt, headcloth, and even a false beard. As the clearly dominant co-ruler of Egypt, Hatshepsut's reign has been characterized as peaceful. She defended Egypt's borders, initiated a lucrative trade expedition to the land of Punt, and remodeled the great temple complex of Karnak. Her greatest achievement was perhaps the sprawling Deir el-Bahri, a funerary monument in her own memory, dedicated to the sun god Amun-Re. In the wake of her death, Hatshepsut's legacy was concealed as subsequent rulers demolished statues and tried to erase her from the historical records. And while Egyptologists of the modern era have been able to piece her story together, the most tangible asset, her mummy, was missing. Now, the discovery of her mummy has provided the final piece in bringing this pharaoh's legacy back to light.